Hello, welcome to another session of Nagidal's Let's Play Oblivion. I haven't been recording for quite some time because I had not the time, and then I had to read through some books I've seen in the library of the Mages Guild here in Leyawiin, so I have read them for me myself off screen or in the game, but not recording it. Well, I have not learned much useful or a lot of useful things. Most of them were just history, background on the folks of Cyrodiil. I don't really remember reading anything of immediate interest. Maybe the things will come back later to me when I think about other things and which I associate with it. So it's quite rainy weather. I don't like it at all. I would like to wait for some good weather to think about the things and things that happened on my journey hither, and about the recommendation of the Mages Guild. Oh yeah, I now know I have not yet read the Leyawiin city guide. Seeing that statue, I asked myself, who is that? And as every time I'd expect to find something about it in the...
Hello, journeyman.
We're all talking about the Empress.
Yeah,
We have no
in the city guide. So, let's find some quiet place to stay. Let's stay here. Yeah. So, I remember from the last session that I've done 2 dungeons, or we've been to two dungeons. One of them was an Ayleid ruin, Born, I think it was called. And there we found basically nothing but some Welkin stones and a Varla stone. It could be that we have a Varla stone as well. They are much more precious. No, we don't, so... Really, didn't we find any? Varla stone, strange. I remember that. And then we've been to some Fort Irony, and there we found goblins of I don't remember the clan or the tribe. I don't think they had any tattoo on their arms, so I don't really know. But we haven't found... Yeah, but we found a Shadow Banish wine door there. It was quite a success. So I need only 2 more bottles. Then here, arriving here in Leyawiin, we've noticed that here are almost only Khajiits and Argonians living in Leyawiin, and that they are strange people. I mean, they sneaked into our room, which we've paid for to sleep there in a hotel or in an inn, and they've been there. Every time I've been resting for longer than 1 hour, people came and stayed in our room. I don't know what they were looking for. Strange folks. And we met a guy, an Argonian, who told some jokes. They were quite funny. Yeah, and then in the Mages Guild, here seems to be also the principal of this Mages Guild, or the head. What's her name? I don't remember that. Agatha is the sane one, but the old one is quite insane, or lost her mind, or more precisely, this is Agatha. She's not in charge, but can tell us everything we need. Nagidal was the leader, and she lost an amulet which kept her mind sane. And without that amulet, she cannot perform her leading work of the Mages Guild very well. So she asked us to bring her back the amulet, and she spoke really in riddles or some visions which you had to interpret. It was quite hard, but nevertheless we pretty much figured out that we have to go to a Fort Blueblood, I think it's called. Here, yes, Fort Blueblood, and then there we should find an amulet. I don't exactly know, because somehow there seemed to be her father involved in that story about that amulet. Never mind. But I've noticed that there is a guy here in the Mages Guild, not this one, but the other, Galthar.
What is it, associate?
I'm just contemplating. Go on.
Greetings, wizard.
Galthar, who
I heard people saying they ran into goblins here not
doesn't like the fact that Nagidal, the leader, was not properly chosen here, but put here because of some recommendation or some convincing work to say. Just she had, or she has, some influential people know her who can how do I say, who can assure that she will be here in the Mages Guild and have a leadership position. Okay, I just leave this room because
the Dark Brotherhood
these
comes to you in your sleep.
people seem to
It's how they recruit
have some
new
chat.
members.
I like my blue shoes.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
Yeah, okay, let's sit here.
Good night.
Can I sit here? Bench. Yep. Yeah, this is Galthar, and I think he hates Nagidal, and he's quite happy that the amulet is lost, that her amulet is lost, because everybody sees now that she's really powerless or insane. You could say insane without it, and that the leadership of this Mages Guild should be given to somebody of a healthy mind. Well, yes, I mean, that's an interesting opinion. It would be good if Nagidal wouldn't need the amulet to keep her sane, but I mean, is it that necessary? I mean, with the amulet, I think Nagidal can be able to do quite a good work, so why not? Why to harm her and So let's leave her. She's old, and I don't know where she will die. She will not live for much longer, so it's a matter of time where she will naturally let this position to be held by another mage. Maybe Kalthar is far too interested in that position, or well, he's only an apprentice, but it's something personal between Kalthar and the Gale. So